I just got one more subscriber to Yeehaw Yumcha. There's 20 in total. But yeah, Casey Neistat, he's got 11.2 million and 2.56 billion views. Billion. Got a little way to go. But you know what? I reckon this is the kind of activity that Casey would be getting into. Now he's got a whole lot of sayings that make him legendary. And I reckon we can figure out some Chinese. Let's see how we go. So before we start putting, Casey's sayings into Chinese, who is Casey Neistat? Well, obviously he's a YouTuber, he's mega famous. What's inspirational about him is he started from the ground. Didn't graduate from school, found himself as a father at 17 years old, ended up washing dishes to support himself, his partner and his child. And it was through his love of making films that he just persisted and made his way to the epic level of fame he's at today. He had some major hits along the way. He did a video regarding the bike lanes in New York, and this before YouTube, and that went viral. He did a video about Apple ripping off consumers with their battery replacements or lack of battery replacement program for the iPods. And yeah, one of the big things that really nailed him into the big leagues was a video for Nike. Nike got hold of him and they said, can you make a video, and the theme is make it count. And instead of doing a formal advert video thing, he just took the budget and he travelled with his mates until the money ran out. And from that video they produced this amazing Make It Count video, which was just them travelling around all these different countries and interspersing all these locations and all these activities with inspirational sayings. And one thing he did which was amazing was he became a vlogger, and he vlogged every single day, every single day. And that is really difficult to do and make it. It's not just about quantity, it was about quality. And that, as I've discovered making YouTube videos, would be an enormous challenge. Okay, back onto the scooter. It's time for a coffee. Meet you at the cafe and we'll roll through what is that makes Neistat the legend that he is. Alright, let's go. As I was saying, Make It Count was the Nike campaign that went viral, made Casey, who was already famous, super famous. So what is that in Chinese? 时间差, make it count. In Chinese it actually translates to make it happen, realize it. So not a direct word for word translation, but it captures the meaning. The key to Casey's fame has been his relentless pursuit of excellence in everything he does. And he sets a level of performance that so many of us struggle to actually get to, let alone maintain. Now there are some things in his vlogs that he's thrown out there that have just struck a chord with the public, and he's become very well known for them, and they include do more, work harder, always be closing, and the biggest risk of all is to just not take any risk at all. Can you hear that? Harley Davidson. They're so damn cool, but they're so freaking loud. Can somebody at Harley just turn the sound down a bit? Work harder. 努力工作. Do more. What does that mean? Everyone thinks they're doing enough. But if you just pick up your activities by 1% a day, you just, instead of like doing half an hour exercise, do 31 minutes, do 32. Always just do a little bit more. Push yourself outside your comfort zone every single day. How do you say that in Chinese? 你信你生啊. 信你生啊 doesn't mean literally do more. Basically says you think you can do it, then just do it. So thinking do a little bit more, then do a little bit more. Even if you think you can't do a little bit more, push yourself. You'll be surprised at what you can achieve. Always be closing. Casey's got that tattooed on his body. And he's got a video that talks about the difference between being a loser and a closer. Bantu RFA is a Chinese idiom that essentially says halfway but fail, which is a criticism for people who don't close. Bantu RFA, always be closing. In either language, finish what you start. A key to Casey's success is his willingness to accept risk. He's constantly embracing risk in everything he does. He backs himself and he just goes hard at something. One of Casey's key philosophies that has led to his success is the biggest risk to take is to not take a risk at all. And the Chinese idiom that matches that is 眼业肥血, which literally means because you're choking, you don't eat food. Let's stretch that out. You can't not eat because you're scared of choking. You've got to take a risk. It's just part of life. Life is full of risks. But to live, one must embrace risk. 眼业为肥血. Okay. Done the scootering, got to fix coffee, time to get the groceries. To get more action from Casey Neistat, just head to Casey Neistat on YouTube and you'll just get lost in his hundreds of videos. They're amazing, he's inspiring, get into it, and 再见.